For today's headlines, Philhealth stinks anew. DOH backs health workers' travel. Pemberton apology to Laudes a frivolity. Philippines takes LNG driver's seat. Fuentebella rests his gavel. Ayo banned indefinitely. BJ Pascual says, "I'm not a copycat." LPA spotted ITCZ to cause rain. Good morning, I am Sandy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Thursday, September 10, and now the news. House Deputy Majority Leader and Bagong Henerasyon Party List Representative Bernadette Herrera exposed during a privileged speech that hospitals are charging Philhealth for swab tests that never happened or were already paid for by private individuals. Herrera said she received numerous reports about a systemic anomaly whereby Philhealth members who have not availed of the COVID-19 testing benefit package are asked to provide their Philhealth identification numbers. Once provided, a hospital or testing center then processes reimbursement against that person's Philhealth account, and the money is allegedly pocketed by the corrupt individuals. The legislator has called the Department of Health, the House of Representatives, and Philhealth itself to conduct an immediate investigation into the alleged irregularity. Philhealth's COVID-19 testing package is priced at 3,409 pesos each. Herrera said Philhealth holds at least 27.8 billion in funds that can cover about more than 10 million COVID-19 tests. Only 2.39% of the total number of tests were done. However, 9.6% was spent by Philhealth for test claims. Meanwhile, in an official statement, Philhealth stated that it will ask for Representative Herrera's full report so it can properly act on the incident. The Department of Health yesterday supported proposals to allow the deployment of overseas health workers with perfected contract by August 31. The move, however, was contrary to the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases ban on the departure of Filipino health workers for overseas employment. Just recently, 7 Filipino nurses leaving for the United Kingdom were prohibited by leaving by immigration officials. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergara said that if the DOH is to be asked, the agency is inclined to support the deployment, especially if the employees have perfected contract. She added that it will not only benefit the healthcare workers, but will also boost the national economic state. Vergara explained that the current ban implemented is only a temporary measure, as the country is facing a national health crisis. In other news, an apology from homicide convict and United States Marine Lance Corporal Joseph Scott Pemberton won't have much value to the family of Jennifer Laude, the transgender he killed in 2014. Lawyer Virginia Laxa Suarez, counsel of Laude's family, said on Wednesday that the victim's camp remains devastated and shocked now that Pemberton would soon walk free and return to his country after receiving the presidential pardon. On Monday, President Rodrigo Duterte granted Pemberton absolute pardon after less than 6 years in jail for killing Laude. It was a surprise move amid appeals filed by the victim's family and the Department of Justice to block Pemberton's early release due to good conduct. Pemberton's lawyer Rowena Flores said the U.S. serviceman wanted to apologize to Laude's family but has no means to do so and was very sorry that all of these things happened. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
The Philippines is a step closer to its vision of becoming a regional hub for liquefied natural gas or LNG in Southeast Asia, the Department of Energy said yesterday. With the availability of the LNG guide, Energy Chief Alfonso Cuse expressed confidence that more investors will take interest in the country's downstream LNG industry. The guide fosters a transparent, systematic application and permitting process aligned with the ease of doing business in the Philippines, according to Cuse. The guide, which is funded by the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Energy Resources, was a product of the Gas Policy Development Project under the United States and the Philippines Partnership through Asia, Enhancing Development and Growth through Energy. Energy Assistant Secretary Leonido J. Pulido III, who supervises the Natural Gas Management Division of the Oil Industry Management Bureau, added that the Investor's Guide will enhance the public-private partnership by encouraging the private sector to assist the government in developing the natural gas industry. In Luzon alone, natural gas contribution to electricity supply last year was at 29.3%, with Malampaya estimated to deplete in the next years. Pulido underscored that there is an urgent need to attract more investments in the downstream LNG industry. Meantime, the Senate yesterday honored former House Speaker Arnulfo Noli Fuentebella after his untimely passing in the morning of September 9, 2020. Senator Richard Gordon filed Resolution Number 521, which seeks to recognize Fuentebella's remarkable achievements as a lawmaker, including his sponsorship of the Electric Power Industry Reform Act. Fuentebella's passing was announced by his son, Camarines Sur 4th District Representative Arnie Fuentebella, through a post in Facebook yesterday. The former speaker's son revealed that the elder Fuentebella died of heart failure after battling kidney disease for almost 2 years. Noli served as Speaker of the House of Representatives from 2000 to 2001. He represented the 3rd District of Camarines Sur from 1992 to 2001 and from 2004 to 2010, and eventually the 4th District of the same province from 2010 to 2013 and from 2016 to 2019. As chairperson of the House Committee on Energy, Fuentebella shepherded the landmark Electric Power Industry Reform Act or EPIRA that was hailed as a pro-market reform strategic to the goal of providing reliable and competitively priced electricity in the country. Fuentebella was also instrumental in the creation of the National Road Network in the Bicol region that spanned over 270 kilometers and the electrification of all 299 barangays in Camarines Sur. He became an assemblyman in the interim Batasang Pambansa from 1978 to 1984. In sports, the University Athletic Association of the Philippines or UAAP Board of Trustees formally slapped ex-UST coach Alden Ayo with an indefinite suspension for his role in the illegal training of the team in Sorsogon City. The board's decision was based on the recommendation of UST Board of Managing Directors, after the latter found Ayo responsible for endangering the lives of growling tigers by bringing them to Sorsogon for a training camp at the height of the nationwide community quarantine. The suspension means Ayo won't get to coach again for any school or participate in any UAAP activity anytime soon. The ban, however, doesn't put him off the hook. The Department of Justice and the Department of Interior and Local Government have already launched a separate investigation to delve deep into the issue. We will be back. Stay with us.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
In showbiz, photographer to the stars BJ Pascual addressed the issue regarding Colleen Garcia Crawford's maternity photos, which were accused of being too similar to supermodel Gigi Hadid's on a series of Instagram stories. The issue stemmed from a netizen's comment on BJ's post of a very pregnant Colleen saying her photos are identical of Gigi Hadid. The photographer did not take this lightly and took to Instagram with a detailed explanation on the matter. BJ explained his photos were taken on August 1 while Gigi's photos were released on the 26th. He also took the opportunity to promote his latest vlog, telling the commenter to watch it to find out what really went down during the photo shoot. And a low-pressure area was spotted at 965 kilometers east of southern Luzon as of 3 a.m., while the intertropical convergence zone is expected to bring rains in the country, Pag-asa said in its weather bulletin. The LPA is embedded along the ITCZ, which is affecting Palawan, Visayas, and Mindanao. The Bicol region and summer provinces will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the throw of the LPA. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will be partly cloudy to cloudy with isolated rain showers due to the ITCZ and localized thunderstorms. Wind and coastal water condition in the Visayas and the eastern section of Luzon will be light to moderate and light for the rest of Luzon and Mindanao. Maximum temperature will be 31.8 degrees Celsius at 11 a.m., while minimum temperature will be at 25.4 degrees Celsius. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store for our wardrobe. Again, this is Sandy Logos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
Sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Bilang bagong mag-asawa, sabay kaming natututo sa buhay.
Sabay rin namin inaaral ng mga bayarin sa bahay.
Kahit kami, nagtaka sa biglang laki ng electricity bill namin. Huwag pong mangambang maputulan. Sinisigurado ng Meralco na walang disconnection hanggang September.
Estimated bills lang ang natanggap natin ng March, April, at para sa ilan, May. Dahil sa lockdown, isang tabi to para hindi na maguluhan.
Ang May o June ay actual meter reading na. Kung May, nagka-actual reading, ibabawas dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran hanggang 3 buwang konsumo.
Kung estimated reading sa May at June nagka-actual reading, ibabawas din dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran. Hanggang 4 na buwang konsumo, walang labis. Tandaan, kung ano lang na konsumo,
Yun lang ang babayaran.
ako po si Mateo G.
At ako naman po si Sarah G.
G?
G!